When it comes to painting your home, the right process can make all the difference. The team at Genesis Painting of Colorado prides itself on professional service and quality results. We've got owner Jordan Jeffords, who joins us now to share what sets his company apart. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So I know we've had some couple gloomy gray days, but now we're getting into summer, it's ending of school. I think now is the time when people think, oh, maybe I should paint my house right now. So why should they be choosing Genesis Painting of Colorado? What do you guys do? Tell me a little bit about what you guys are.
Yeah, so we're a newer company, actually started a year ago in a week, so kind of first big milestone, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, newer painting company. We mainly do exterior repaints. That's definitely our bread and butter, that and stucco work. So yeah, we do that. We got a big team, about 12 guys, a couple sales reps, and yeah.
Why do people wait so long to get their homes and their outsides painted?
I think, man, you worry about life. You're going in and out of the house. You're not focused on, the exterior of the home. Maybe interior is a little different where you're looking at the kitchen colors and planning, but just the priority list of life. Paint falls pretty low on that when you got to worry about mortgage and kids going to college and
gas prices.
Gas prices, oh my gosh, yeah, all that craziness. So I think a lot of people just forget about it, and it really is preventative work as opposed to bigger expenses like a roof or a furnace. So yeah.
So what can really happen if they wait too long to maybe accomplish one of these projects?
It is preventative work. So once you wait too long, those items that the paint is protecting start to fade away, and you get rotten wood or maybe drywall cracks or crumbling stucco, and then it turns into a bigger issue, bigger problem to fix.
One thing that's really cool about Genesis Painting of Colorado is you guys offer these free estimates and also maintenance reports. Can you just explain those a little bit?
Yeah, so the maintenance report's a big one. That's kind of the priority list that I was talking about.
Yeah.
With the priority list of life, I like to give homeowners a priority list of their home.
I love this.
What works good, what needs work right now, what could wait and maybe hold off because you have a family vacation and other stuff to worry about. And then what falls hey, this looks awesome, you don't have to worry about it. So I like to tier it out for homeowners.
It's like green, yellow, red kind of?
Yep, good, better, best, show them what needs it, because,
What about those free estimates?
Free estimates, I think, same thing, priority list. Whenever a lot of people have a price and a budget and can kind of see when they can squeeze in a paint job, it just helps better rank that as opposed to just kind of forgetting about it and, driving past your home and worrying about everything else. At least just getting a good price, seeing where it's going to land so you can better rank when it's something that you want to do.
I don't know about many of our viewers, but I know about myself. I think I would have the hardest time picking a color on what I want on the outside of my house because it's not something you do every so often. Like you say, you paint your kitchen wall and you're like, I hate it. You can paint it the next day. When you do the outside, it kind of is a more serious process.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming for a lot of people, and that's something that we've noticed where we try to give value to homeowners where anybody can do a good job slapping paint on a house with just technology nowadays, and you choose good products. But the stuff that we've seen clients really care about is getting just the weight off the shoulders of, hey, picking a good color, updating the house, getting something that all the neighbors are really going to admire and look at. So we offer kind of what we call our Karen package, where we try to do as much as possible. We'll do free color samples. We have a color consult at Sherwin-Williams that we can join you at. We have a designer that we partner with. We'll even do mock-ups. So kind of everything to make you feel really confident and this house is gonna look awesome and help you stress out a little bit less. Let us worry about all of that for you.
Why should our Southern Colorado viewers be choosing Genesis Painting of Colorado to go and paint their outside this summer?
I think we're definitely the underdogs for sure, and we really push into that. We think it's kind of cool. We're a lot younger than most of the other companies, but I think you get a different service. We really care about a lot of the things that a lot of other companies don't. I think the service industry is a little bit broken, just with missed phone calls, poor communication. Kind of services that you would get when you're buying a home or when you're buying a car, a very, very professional, punctual. That's what we're really hitting hard. We're trying to really change that stereotype of the service industry and what homeowners expect when they call out a contractor.
Well, Jordan, congratulations on almost 1 year in business.
Thank you
so much.
Excited
for the next year of business and the next and the next and the next.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No job is too big or too small for the Genesis Painting team. Head online to give that team a call, get those estimates, and get started today. This segment has been brought to us by Genesis Painting of Colorado. Jordan, thanks again.
Thank you.